Hello everyone and welcome to the show that never ends. It is Scope Red's video game Goliath, and today I'm going to be reviewing, and by the shirt I think you know what I'm going to be reviewing, and I will be reviewing Kirby Planet Robobot for the Nintendo 3DS. I picked this up yesterday on launch day, and I also picked up the 4 amiibos that go with it. I don't open my amiibos to keep them as collectors. I have a few that are open, but they are my copies. And yeah, so let's talk Planet Kirby Robobot. So the game came out yesterday, launched yesterday with the 4 amiibos of course. And I have been having so much fun with this game, and if this game doesn't get a high score, I will be shocked. I will shock myself. So, like you know, my video game reviews are out of 10. So, yeah, let's talk Planet Kirby Robobot. This is the second Kirby game for the Nintendo 3DS. The first one was okay. I didn't really care much for the first one. I really like what they did with this one. I think it's probably the best Kirby game I've played in the past 20 years. I've been a huge fan of Kirby. That was my first game actually. I started it on the Game Boy. My first Kirby game was Kirby's Dream Land. I'm sure a lot of people have started with that one. So this game takes place in Dreamland, of course, and there is a new enemy. Get to use the robot, and the really cool thing about it is that it has its own copy ability. Now, most of the copy abilities that this robot has is amazing. My favorite so far is the sword one. I love the plasma dagger swords. Awesome, and the green, really awesome. But the really cool thing about this game is that it interacts. You don't always jump on the robot. It's for certain parts to get further into the game. The other really cool thing about this game is that there are a lot of collectibles. There are a lot of stickers and secret places that you have to go through. Now, I'm nowhere near having all the stickers. I actually don't know how many stickers are in this game. I'm only 2 days in. And like I said, I haven't stopped playing it since I got it. And the one thing that's pretty awesome about this game too is it has a lot of references from different games. There's a reference from Sonic 2. Now, if you're a huge fan like I am of Sonic and all his games, Sonic 2 for the Sega Genesis had an amazing carnival level, and it was a casino. Now, that level is pretty much shown in Kirby. In the second world, there is one awesome level, which you will see the video of in little pieces. I want to show this level off because I think it is so awesome. The sound effects and the animations in this game are amazing. I really like one thing that they did with this game compared to other Kirby games is that being able to jump different sides. Now you'll see in the game how it gives it depth, especially if you're playing with 3D. It's perfect for that depth feeling. But even if you don't use 3D, I don't use 3D. I don't really care for the 3D. I never have. I have a 3DS, but 3D was never the option. I just wanted the 3DS because it was amazing. But once the 3D is applied, you really get that sense of depth, and it actually is a lot of fun to play in 3D. I tested it for myself, but it was one of those things that I just turned off after. There are a lot of enemies in this game compared to the other one, and what I've noticed is that each world, after you beat each world, it gets harder. It's not like most Kirby games, because Kirby games were never hard games. They were more fun and entertainment. and that's what I like about Kirby. There's a lot of people who say the same thing about this game, but I do find it a little more difficult once you progress further in the game. With Kirby, a lot of people always say that the games are very easy, which in theory and in some reality they are, but that is just all about Kirby's charm. It was never one of those games that was supposed to rack your mind or make you angry that you couldn't get past the level. So this game really gives it for both fans. You have that nice easy and medium levels and easy levels to start off with, which is really nice, especially to have young kids who are playing these games. But adults too, I highly suggest you try this game. It's probably one of the best 3DS games you can buy, like currently, and I think you guys should really try it out for yourselves. Yes, it's only available for the 3DS, but you will be able to play it on 2DS as well. Like I said, you don't need the 3D. Now in this game, you do have a lot of copy abilities. There are so many new copy abilities. There's a clown cop ability, there's Doctor, there is a toxic waste, but I believe the toxic waste one was introduced in the last game. You have all the recurring ones such as fire, ice, stone, ninja. There are over 20 or 30 copy abilities in this game. Now I've only seen a few, and if you do use the amiibos, I highly suggest that you buy the amiibos because you will be able to get new power-ups. You will be able to play as Meta Knight, DDD, and Waddle Dee. You can bring them into your game. You don't have to just play as one. You don't have to play as Kirby if you don't want to. You can play as them as well. But other amiibos that are compatible with the game, which you can see a list on Nintendo, there are all those compatible amiibos that you can use for it, especially if you've collected it from the Smash Brothers series. You will get new abilities such as UFO, Kirby, and a few others. So if you haven't tried it, try it for yourself if you have any amiibos lying around. But it is a lot of fun. And yeah, like I said, I'm 2 days in. I haven't fully completed the game yet, but I'm having the best time playing it. I've been playing it all day yesterday. I've been playing it all morning, and actually I just finished playing it just a few minutes ago, just so I can get this review out to you. I'd give this game a 9.7 out of 10. Now this game is so much fun. It is very different compared to some of the older Kirby games that I'm used to playing, which I really like. And like I said, this one has a very different twist to the previous Kirby games. I love how you can use the robot. I love all these new abilities, and I love jumping from forward, backwards on levels. It just gives it a more fun, in-depth feeling. It is definitely a must-have game if you are a huge portable gamer such as myself, and just a huge Kirby gamer in general. It is one of those fun games that will satisfy you for hours. And another thing I forgot to add is that in this game, you do have 2 mini games that so far that I've unlocked. There are 2 mini games that extend the game even further. If you like this video, please subscribe. I do a lot of reviews. The next one I'm planning to do is either Planet X Zone 2 or Final Fantasy Explorers. I am still needing to get back into that. It's the first time I've been able to play games in a long time, so please subscribe to my videos, and please comment. Let me know what you think about the game. Were you excited to play it? What do you think about it, and what would you change about it? And if you love Kirby, let me know how much you love Kirby, because we can talk about Kirby all day. Thank you for everything, everyone, and have a good weekend.